Welcome to the Honest Trailer for Bird Box. It's a bird in a box. That's right. Honest Trailer Commentaries, Bird Box. Settle down.
Wow.
Woo! Woo!
That rail you did right before we started.
I feel like I should get the nunchucks.
Yeah, I think you should.
Dan, intro the show.
Guys, this is in an alternate universe. We would be here talking about Lego Batman, but then Bird Box happened,
Yeah.
and we like the millennials. We borderline are. We got distracted by the shiny new thing and made a last minute substitution. We'll do Lego Batman sometime.
Someday.
If
Will
Maybe.
Arnett returns our calls.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we, I just grabbed these on the way in, by the way. But I do know how to use them.
You didn't have like a larger plan with them?
No, I didn't.
That's fair.
Yeah. Bird Box. It's a Netflix feature.
sure
I'd say
was.
somewhere between a real movie and a B movie. It's definitely above The Happening, but below A Quiet Place.
You mean B movie or a B movie?
It's no B. It's no B movie.
Okay.
Joe.
Okay.
A
okay.
B
It's a B
has
movie.
conjugal relations with a woman. It's no B movie.
Fair. It's not a B movie. It's a B movie.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's a B movie.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like if it had come out, people would have been like, okay.
If this came out in theaters.
Yeah, if like Bird Box came out, people did you see Bird Box? People were like, yeah.
Oh well,
It's
I
all
think
right.
this would have been crushed, like review-wise at least, by A Quiet Place if they were both theatrical releases that close to each other. This
That's
would have been
true.
a real Dante's Peak volcano.
That's true. It would have. Yeah, very very true. I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. It was very kind of middle of the road for me.
Yeah, it's the movie, as I think we discussed, was very split in the sense that we liked the timeline that we began in, and we did not like where we returned to because it was just so generic and so like it's the beginning of the end of the world. What's going on out there? We got to get in
boy.
the house. Oh, there's a jerk, there's a criminal, there's a cop, and there's someone freaking out.
A lady with training.
A lady with training.
And that's all we find out about her.
Should we let in this new person or not? Like
Uh-oh.
we've
The answer's
beat those drums
always no.
before.
My wife saved you and she died for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the memes of this film was what led me to even realize it existed and persisted.
I mean, I think it's because you can watch it at home. People
Yeah.
could watch it at home. Everyone could watch it at home simultaneously, and then
their
someone would
laptop
see
open.
a meme, I think, and then they'd watch it because they saw someone on Twitter talking about it, and then it exploded.
Yeah,
It blew up.
yeah. So
Was it good?
it was fine.
I think it was okay.
It was fine.
Okay.
Some
Yeah.
people love it though. Some people
Do
love.
they?
Yeah, there's a lot of people that love this movie.
I did
Apparently, I read on Twitter.
Huh. I did not.
Yeah.
I like it.
No.
There's
yeah,
a
I
lot of
didn't-
questions. I did like Sandra Bullock's performance.
Yeah,
genuinely.
she's great. She kind of holds it together. And what's his
Javante
dude?
Rhodes?
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah. This was like
Javante Rhodes is great.
middling Malkovich. You know, he had a few good Malkovich moments, but really a waste of a perfectly good Malk.
He seemed to have been half. It was a half milk.
Yeah.
He was half milking it.
Half
2%
Malkovich.
Malk.
Yeah, 2%.
What is the most full Malkovich
Whole milk.
performance you've ever seen?
Oh.
What? Yeah. What's your favorite whole milk performance?
I mean, aside from being John Malkovich, but
Yeah.
he's actually been more Malkovich in other movies.
Yeah.
In the Line of Fire, that's a pretty big. That's close to whole milk.
Yeah. I'll have to get back to you on that.
I've only
What's your favorite full Malk?
I've only seen video of it, but he did a production of True West, and randomly one night during the middle of a monologue, he just like dropped to his hands and started doing donkey kicks on stage. And that's my favorite whole milk. I'll try to find it and tweet it.
Burn After Reading is whole milk.
Yeah.
Yes.
Definitely whole
That
milk.
is one of my favorite underrated movie lines. It's just in my head all the time. It's not a quotable line, but it's just when he's doing his step exercises. He's like, "I'm bigger than ever, you fuckers. I'm back." I love it. Absolutely
Con
love it.
Air.
Con Air.
Con
That's
Air.
good.
Oh,
we,
yeah.
we reference it in this trailer.
That is a heady
Definitely.
glass
Thank you,
of milk
JT.
right there.
That's
Yeah.
whole milk. Yeah.
Okay, well, let's watch. Yeah. I hope he signs a deal with like an almond milk company.
He really
Some type
should.
of alternative
Absolutely should.
milk just called milk.
Based on the book that came out 4 years before A Quiet Place,
So
Netflix
pause.
invites you to...
I think that's just worth noting to the people who say this is a ripoff of A Quiet Place. It's not. It's the original version of I don't have 1 cent and I'm in a horror movie. But Netflix saw how well A Quiet Place did and said, let's fast track that one.
Let's do that.
Also,
Maybe.
people that said that this is a ripoff of A Quiet Place don't know how movies work.
because they
you
take
can't
some
cast
time.
Sandra Bullock and make a movie in less than 6 months.
I feel like Netflix could. They just get me a first draft.
I
of a
feel like
script. We're doing it.
It's the same as the Honest Trailers, CinemaSins, Hishi situation where people are like, are you ripping each other off because our stuff shows up at the same time? And it's like, yeah, we just do them that morning.
Why would we
Slap
all
them together?
Yeah, exactly. It's just like, oh, we rip up CinemaSins. Like they
saw they
uploaded
posted,
3 hours before. Do you think we wrote, recorded, and edited a trailer in 3 hours? I wish.
We just did it live.
I'd have a lot more free time if we could do that.
It'd be very nice.
Yeah, that idea was just like, it's really strange that all the big movie channels do the same movies when they come out on video and people are talking about them again.
Yeah. Weird, right? Honest Trailers Live would be really bad. I mean, it'd be like the worst version of riff tracks or MST4K.
worst, yeah.
Just be like, oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Huh.
Note that
I
for
wonder if
later.
that comes back.
Yeah, imagine all of our jokes, but spread over 2 hours. And that's what a lot, no.
4 minutes worth of jokes over 2.5 hours.
Oh boy.
Oh, yeah. Anyways,
Fun.
keep going.
Based on the book that came out 4 years before A Quiet Place, Netflix invites you to wonder, what if A Quiet Place was bad?
All of us are making the end of the world great again!
Bird
Hold on.
Box.
Hold on. Yeah.
Feast your eyes on the scariest movie that sounds like a monthly subscription to low-cal snack food and experience a horror film told along 2 different
Feels like it'd be grilled
timelines,
chicken.
where
Grilled
one
chicken.
is a tense survival tale
Different
set in the
Cornish game hens
post-apocalypse,
and
while the
turkeys
other is a cross between The Happening and the first act of every zombie movie.
You're so
And you better believe that's where you'll spend most of the runtime.
What a weird cast. Pause. Can we talk about this weird cast?
Sandra
Weird
Bullock.
BD Wong,
Javante
Sandra
Williams,
Bullock,
BD
Javante
Wong.
Williams, Sarah Paulson
Yep.
Yeah.
for like a minute in the beginning.
Could have used, as much as I like Bullock, could have used the movie about her. You
Sarah
know?
Paulson?
Yeah. If
Yeah.
they'd swapped roles.
Yeah.
Just her riding around blind on a horse.
Yeah.
yeah.
Horsing around.
Horses.
Horsing around.
Can the horses see the creatures? Well,
Can animals see creatures?
Clearly they can. Birds can at least.
Yeah.
All-
But it doesn't
except
bother
they-
them.
Sense them.
Except they often don't. I was noticing in the movie.
Yes.
That bird box does not come into play unless the plot demands that
Yeah.
the bird box come into play.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, did the birds? Yeah, I don't know.
No.
No.
I would do.
Like, wouldn't all the birds in the world be going crazy at the same time? Wouldn't the birds
Constantly.
be just as much a menace as the monsters?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because then they'd just be like nosediving, and we didn't get any horse payoff,
True.
and it really bothered me.
They were laying the groundwork for a third act horse.
Yeah.
They
Really,
really,
like,
really
you're an
were.
equestrian. Like, I'm obsessed with horses.
We grew up. Our parents were cowboys,
Yeah.
and we got no horse payoff. We just got down Schitt's Creek without a paddle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which also didn't. Well, we'll get to that part later. Let's keep going.
Village ordered to patrol the streets, make sure everybody was safe.
Aw, why couldn't Netflix put the Bandersnatch tech in this one? Come on, go back to the river. Why isn't this working? Sandra Bullock stars as a woman trying to escape her horse girl past.
So at 3 o'clock, I'm gonna go check out an Arabian stud in Sausalito.
I can cancel the appointment. We can go see a horse.
It'd be great to be a horse.
She's a mom who'll do anything to protect her kids from physical harm. But is pretty chill with emotional trauma.
Do not take
Yeah, is that what it's like when you go back to
You do exactly what I say or you die. Do you
Exactly what it's like when I go back to
understand?
Arkansas.
Save yourself. I will hurt you.
When the apocalypse strikes,
Hey, Dan,
she'll
I
learn
found
to
a
be
baby
less of
deer
an
in the
a-hole and
woods.
fight to protect others, even though the film punishes everyone who tries to be a good person. And the jerks get off scot-free.
play that.
So just like real life then. Gotcha.
Pause.
Don't
This is usually, I guess it subverts the usual like apocalypse zombie movie rules of the jerks who are only out for themselves always get their comeuppance and they're devoured alive in a very satisfying moment. Mm-hmm. Not so much in this one.
No. Not
Like-
really.
Not really at all. Like the two people who
Machine Gun Kelly and
Machine Gun Kelly and
Training Lady.
Companion, yeah, they bone down, then they bone out.
Yeah.
and
Yep.
they're never heard from again.
I was expecting this like they drive away and then you like see the car burst into flames or
No.
something, or they get to the thing and they're dead.
Yeah.
Nope.
They're just.
No, they got out.
They got out.
As far as we know.
apparently.
And
And Malkovich got to redeem himself. I don't know.
I guess.
No, I think
Yeah,
he was more
he kind of sort of. Well, not really.
He redeemed
Yeah.
himself in that he like did something good for somebody else and died, but
Yeah.
his whole ethos of the whole film is like, don't stick your neck out for anyone else. Be an asshole, be selfish, and
it
he
does
was
pay
right
off.
again and again and again.
He was right consistently.
consistently.
And
that did feel weird.
Yeah.
And then, and I get that that's like Sandra is supposed to be her arc, is she's supposed to like start off selfish and then grow into being like a mother of these two children. But like nothing that happened around her would push her into doing that. Like everything that happened around her
Until
should
she
only
falls
make
down
her...
a hill that one time,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then has to like bribe her kids to walk back to her.
Yeah, at which point suddenly the monsters were able to do like pitch perfect impersonations of like without looking at them. They were able
Yeah.
to like
I was just
impersonate
wondering
her kid.
where she got all that yarn. Like, is that I guess is that a thing? That thing she clips onto her belt and just like leaves a little path of string.
There's a cutscene where they went to a Michael's.
I have yarn. I have a ball of yarn.
But
you have a ball of yarn in your
but
house
it was
or
very
twine?
it was very taut. So like you'd have to be able to wind it back up. There must be a device. I must have just missed what device that
Like
is.
a fishing reel, maybe?
Some kind of a fishing
Yeah.
reel, perhaps.
Maybe
but-
you can get like a thing for cavers at like a sporting goods
yeah.
store.
But then she
Cavers.
lost it. So.
Cavers, they're people that go into caves and rave.
Spelunkers. Oh, cave ravers.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
cave ravers, duh.
Cave ravers, like
pretty cool.
in Zion.
Exactly.
Matrix too.
They've all got those little things.
Yeah.
That's how Tank and Dozer could stay together during the big orgy.
They're tied together.
Find each other.
Jesus. Keep going.
This is our B+ game today. We're a little tired.
Take off that blindfold, or you'll fall prey to unnamed, unseen monsters. Because these mysterious beings will make you kill yourself by showing you stuff from your past, I think. Unless you have a mental illness, in which case you become a crazed murderer.
Take your blindfold off!
Or a remarkably under control murderer? Alright.
He drew spooky
But either
things.
way, these monsters can't or won't go indoors, even though they can clearly move things. Or maybe they're made of wind, and I guess they're a threat even when you can't see them.
Open the door! Please open the door! Please open the door!
They should have just stuck with the original design. Oh no, my greatest fear! The old dancing man from the Six Flags commercials!
It sounded like.
Yeah.
I was shocked there's a sound alike.
Of course there is. We like to party? Wait, or was that it? No.
Yeah, it was Finger Boys.
Pause.
Let's pause.
Pause.
So the monster rules got a little.
Let's talk about this a lot.
They got a little fuzzy.
I understand leaving it up to the viewer's imagination and not showing it to them because whatever we could think of is probably scarier than what they were planning on showing, which
Yes.
is Wrinkled Baby. But it's weird because people were clearly seeing figures from their past.
or something. Hearing, because they were audio sometimes.
Yeah. Who I guess would then make a really compelling, like, Candide-like argument for why suicide is the right thing to do right now.
Yeah, like why is it that hearing Sandra Bullock's voice makes him put a gun under his chin and pull the trigger?
Unclear. Are they just that spooky?
I guess.
I mean, I know a lot of people are like, well, there's a mystery, man. That's the great thing. You never know why. But I was a little curious. Like, I didn't need the monster to pull up an apple crate and sit down and tell me
Yeah.
the whole motivation. But I was curious. I thought it was building up towards, like, maybe some hint or some, obscure Christopher Nolan-like clue that I could perhaps intuit.
And frankly,
what
they
was
are
happening.
only speculating, I guess, and you kind of put it together from context clues in the movie, but that the mentally ill are immune, but not immune.
Not immune. It just
They-
affects them.
They're
or
just turned into murderers.
it affects them differently purposely, or
This one was
Right.
fun to me too because like you're either Sandra Bullock or you're crazy. Like this didn't end up in a draft, but one of the things I was kicking around that really bothered me is if you have like an anxiety disorder, that's a mental illness.
Yeah.
Are you now just because being in public with large groups of people really bothers you, or are you now just like, you gotta look, it's so beautiful?
Oh yeah,
there's-
he was claustrophobic, so that's
Oh, yeah.
he's got he's afraid of heights. That's why he didn't kill himself.
yeah, well, like the guy that they let in is like, it just seemed like, I hate when a movie establishes rules, which is like, if you see it, then your eyes go all crazy and you're nuts, and the way that you know that somebody's not crazy is if you look at them
their
and you see
eyes.
it. So, but to bring in somebody whose eyes aren't all crazy see. And they're like, oh, okay, it's fine, but then it's like, oh, but it's kind of there, but it hasn't done that for anybody else in the course of the movie.
That's not a
It's
trick.
like it's like you're just cheating and bending the rules a little bit for convenience. Like that for me, like that part was the one that bothered me the most. Is like, I don't mind the rules you set up, that's fine, but then when you sort of like go around them it didn't do that the same to anyone else.
Because there's an easy fix there too, because you've seen a crazy person already at that point that's like, I found a baby deer, look at it.
Yeah.
His eyes are screwed up. He has bird box eyes.
Yeah.
So just make that guy not have bird box eyes.
Yeah.
And and then as a viewer, I'm like, why didn't that guy have bird box eyes? But he's crazy and he can see. Then,
Yeah.
I don't know. It just seemed a little
tricky.
That was the one part of the movie I was like, seemed a bit too convenient.
Too bad.
No, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, well, keep going.
So if you're ready for the second most talked about Suicide Forest video of 2018,
my favorite
get
things you've
in
ever
on the
written.
That was
mediocre
long.
film that gave
Was
us
it?
one
Yeah.
good
Was that
Sandra
long?
Bullock performance
Don't take my children! Do not take my children!
and a zillion
She's always
memes
good.
that were way more entertaining than the movie itself, prompting Netflix to ask viewers to stop doing their own Bird Box challenges. Because as we all know, they hate it when someone blind does something exceptional.
And you're canceled.
Womp womp. Starring, always mind the Bullocks. Thank God protein powder survived the apocalypse. Cyrus the
He is
jerk-ass. Get
That was 5
in.
years later.
Welcome to my house. Help me keep these ghouls out. I don't wanna love now, but our food's gonna run out.
Thank you,
Little
Flo
Miss
Rida.
Shushide.
Atreus!
Boy, you have your dog.
Turn away, boy.
Boy, keep your blindfold on!
Wait for me, boy!
Boy.
This
Boy.
is one of
Boy.
two video
Boy.
game
Boy.
references. in this.
Boy!
And the last level of Oregon Trail.
I can never get to the last level of Oregon Trail.
Really?
Not once.
Oh, my.
Dysentery. Every time.
Every time?
Or influenza or something.
Did you
It's a
persevere
bird
in the
box.
face of Lost, or did you quit, you know?
I didn't even get to
'Cause
Colorado,
I
man.
definitely limped across that river a few times. The worst is dying at the river, you know.
Look,
and
I love Pop-Tarts as much as
your
the next
boy
guy.
floats
so
away
please,
from you
don't
in the
lie to your
stream.
children.
You lose so much there. Oh, sorry, you
Yeah, we
paused
talked
there.
right over that.
Oh, we talked.
Sorry, we talked over most of the
straight.
trailer.
The trailer was just going. Woo! And that was a battle of wills between us and JTE, and neither one of us blinked. Yeah.
That's great.
No, I for whatever, I think it's because I couldn't hunt. I couldn't hunt for shit.
Well, you gotta hunt during the warm months because the game is scarce in the winter.
Well, now I know that now.
You gotta kill more than you can carry back to the wagon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I would hunt, and then it was too heavy, and then the oxen would die. I could never get to
We'll
Oregon.
help you out. I'm sure you can
Yeah.
get on your phone now or something.
I'm sure you can.
We'll get you to Oregon. Don't worry.
Someday.
But then, like, talk about high anxiety. You've braved so many dangers and forded so many rivers, and then like it becomes an action game where it's like
Yeah.
dodge the
All
rocks,
of a sudden
dodge the
you're like,
rocks.
what?
And if you crash, it's game over.
There's no,
Yeah.
there's no checkpoints.
There's no backing
No.
up to Chimney Rock.
No.
You're screwed.
You are screwed. How's that not been adapted into like a Netflix show or something?
Someone, I'm
Someone's
sure.
doing it.
Buster
Right
Scruggs
before
kinda
we
did
started
it.
recording this, I read that they're doing a Funko movie, so I'm sure Oregon Trail.
That's gonna make me bird box myself when you show me the Funko trailer. My eyes are just gonna. I'm gonna Beatty Wong, who I was curious how he managed to kill himself just with
With a
with
desk.
core strength alone. I don't think I could slam my head. I'm not gonna prove it hard enough on any surface to kill
Crack
myself
your
on
skull
a
open.
desk
That's
with
the-
my hands tied behind my back.
That's
Yeah.
the power of the Six Flags guy.
Yeah, that'll do it to you.
Yeah. You find a way.
Life finds a way, or death. What else can we talk about?
We have deleted stuff, right? We have deleted stuff.
Let's
Maybe.
see. Let's see it.
Starring Mother, Sandra. Oh God! Look, Mother May I, Rhodesy, Moonsight, Prick Grimes,
I like
Bleeding
Prick,
John
yeah.
Malkovich, Creep Impact, Would You Be My Gaber, Maminem, A Shady Slim, This Boy Strife, Girl, You'll Be Upriver Soon, and
job, John.
sorry, gotta keep it above 50.
We decided
The
it wasn't a bus. That
blindfold
didn't quite
side.
work.
Yeah.
Row, row, row your boat blindly down the stream. Blind spotting.
We asked him to sing
The
a lot.
Happening 2. Electric Bullocoo.
How many times have we done electric something
So
something?
many.
Enough.
That one was mine, I think.
Yeah.
We all had to take a
It
turn.
works though.
It is the go-to sequel name. Yeah.
Did we decide not to do Pete Davidson?
Yeah, I thought we recorded that. Well, we did record it. I guess we just didn't.
Oh, for Machine Gun Kelly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a funny one.
Yeah.
My boogaloo was Unbreakable.
Yeah, Unbreakable 2.
Was making a joke about them doing Calling Glass Unbreakable
Yeah.
2.
Yeah. Everybody gets one. Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man 2, Electro's Boogaloo.
I like that. That's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your Boogaloo? Write it in the comments below. So yeah, I mean, final thoughts. It's like these Netflix movies. They're fine. They're good. I wouldn't pay $12 to see them, but the fact that I pay $12 a month means that I'm not mad at it.
Yeah.
It's hard to get mad at something where they're just throwing it up there, and it's like, okay,
This is fair.
Yeah.
The bar is pretty low, I think.
Yeah.
Are you guys gonna watch what's their new one? 10?
10?
Is that what it's called? With the Earth is poisoned and Alay's gotta get to a spaceship so
They
she can get
put
off
so
the
many
Earth.
out. I don't even know.
awesome.
This is the only one that's auto playing when I open Netflix.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I
I'm
barely
getting
got Christmas
Marie Kondo
Chronicles.
tidying up. They keep trying to make me tidy up.
I've been tidying. Marie Kondo has changed my life.
Really?
I have a much more positive relationship with my material possessions now. Thank you very much.
Whoa. Okay. All
I
right.
fold all my stuff
Well, it's good.
Nice.
into tiny
you.
little fold things.
You're in your
You can put
30s. It might
down,
be time to start folding your clothes.
They stand up on their own, and I can see it. But it's not just that you're folding your clothes; it's how you do it, Spencer. Because now I can see all my stuff all at once.
Yeah.
And I feel more gratitude towards it, and
Yeah.
I care about all of it more. Because I've
Great.
told it that it sparks joy in my life, and now I have to stick to that.
Nice.
It's a commitment to your stuff.
I'm excited for the like asylum version of this movie where they do it where like you can't taste anything.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Otherwise you're so screwed.
Something's gonna eat you.
Yeah.
Because after A Quiet Place in this one, we're running out of senses fast.
The feels.
Yeah, the feels.
Don't touch it. Don't touch
Don't
anything.
touch anything.
If you touch anything, you go crazy.
Oh no!
Watch any of those. I'd watch the feels or
Yeah.
the taste. That's it for me. What are you thinking, Dan? Anything else about Bird Box?
No, I kind of forgot most of it after I saw it.
It was a very it was a quick meal.
Yeah, it's a very quick meal.
Yeah. But I'd rather do that than we were going to do the Lego Batman movie, which was that movie is an honest trailer of Batman.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you can't triple stamp a double stamp.
No.
You can't honest trailer Lego Batman. So let's do Bird Box.
Yeah.
Let's just do Bird Box.
Just do it.
Yeah.
Who
do it.
even cares?
Let's do it.
Let's just do Bird Box.
Right. And you know what we're doing next week? Something that you've probably seen again and again.
And again.
And again.
Yeah. So I know this one was kind of loopy, but that's the Screen Junkies promise. Hope you're coming back next week for another martial arts weapon and more of the three of us. Thank you for watching Australia Commentaries.